You've always heard that vegetables are a must for a healthy diet, right? But what if I told you that some veggies might be quietly harming your kidneys, causing your blood sugar to spike and even leading to nagging joint pain? And here's a real shocker. One of these risky vegetables might be lurking in your fridge as you speak. For years, health experts have championed these foods, yet the truth is that as you get older, your body may not handle them the way it once did. Hang on till the end, because today we're uncovering the top 10 vegetables that seniors should steer clear of to protect kidney health. These could be behind that uncomfortable bloating, constant fatigue, or those unexplained aches you've been experiencing. Before we jump in, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe for more weekly health tips, and share in the comments where you're watching from. Let's dive into the details. Number 10, peas. Peas might seem harmless, tiny, green, and packed with nutrients, but if you're a senior, they could be quietly messing with your health. First, peas are surprisingly high in sugar. Unlike leafy greens, they have a higher glycemic load, meaning they break down into sugar quickly. This can trigger blood sugar spikes, energy crashes, and increased inflammation, especially dangerous for those with diabetes or insulin resistance. Peas are also rich in purines, compounds that raise uric acid levels. This can lead to painful gout attacks, swollen joints, and even kidney strain, increasing the risk of kidney stones or damage. If you've ever had sudden joint pain or kidney discomfort, peas could be part of the problem. Then there's digestion. Peas contain complex carbs and lectins, which can be tough on aging stomachs. This can cause bloating, gas, and stomach cramps, especially if your gut isn't breaking them down as easily as before. The good news, you don't have to give up peas completely. Just eat them in moderation, pairing them with proteins and healthy fats to slow sugar absorption. But if you're prone to gout or kidney issues, cutting back might be a smart move. Peas may be small, but for seniors, they can be a hidden source of inflammation, discomfort, and metabolic trouble. Time to rethink what's on your plate. Number 9, asparagus. Asparagus is often praised as a superfood, packed with vitamins, fiber, and antioxidants. But if you're a senior, it might be doing more harm than good, worsening joint pain, stressing your kidneys, and even dehydrating you without warning. One big issue with asparagus is its high purine content. When broken down, purines turn into uric acid, which can build up in the joints and trigger painful gout flare-ups. If you've ever woken up with a swollen, throbbing big toe, asparagus might be playing a role. Even if you don't have gout, too much uric acid can still worsen arthritis and put extra strain on your kidneys. Asparagus is also a natural diuretic, meaning it makes you urinate more often. While some believe this helps flush out toxins, it can actually lead to dehydration, especially for seniors. As we age, our bodies hold on to less water and don't always signal thirst properly, meaning you could be dehydrated before you even feel it. Dehydration is no joke. It can cause dizziness, confusion, muscle cramps, and kidney stress. If you already have kidney issues, frequent urination from diuretic foods like asparagus can push your kidneys into overdrive, making things even worse. The good news? You don't have to cut asparagus out completely. Just be mindful of your intake, drink extra water, and if you're prone to gout or kidney problems, eat it in small amounts. Cooking it thoroughly may also help reduce its purine levels slightly. Asparagus might seem like a health food, but for seniors, it could be a hidden source of pain, dehydration, and kidney strain. Time to reconsider if it truly belongs on your plate. Number 8, corn. Corn is everywhere, on the cob, in tortillas, cereals, and even hidden in processed foods as corn syrup. It's often marketed as a fiber-rich veggie, but for seniors, it can be a sneaky health hazard, disrupting digestion, spiking blood sugar, and causing long-term issues. One big problem with corn is that it's tough to digest. It contains cellulose, a fiber the human body struggles to break down. That's why you might see undigested corn in your stool. For younger people, this isn't a huge issue, but as digestion slows with age, corn can lead to bloating, gas, and cramping. If you have IBS or gut issues, it can make things even worse. Then there's the blood sugar factor. Corn has a high glycemic index, meaning it turns into sugar quickly. This can trigger blood sugar spikes and crashes, increasing the risk of diabetes, weight gain, and insulin resistance. High blood sugar also strains the kidneys, making corn a hidden threat if you have diabetes or kidney concerns. To make matters worse, most corn today is genetically modified, GMO, and sprayed with pesticides. These chemicals may harm gut health, trigger inflammation, and even mess with hormones. For seniors with weaker immune systems and slower metabolism, long-term exposure could increase the risk of digestive problems, arthritis, and even cognitive decline. So, Should you cut out corn completely? Not necessarily. Just be smart about it. Stick to small portions of organic, non-GMO corn and avoid processed corn products like chips, corn syrup, and sugary cereals. They cause the most damage. Corn might seem harmless, but for seniors, it can be a hidden trigger for digestive distress, blood sugar swings, and long-term health risks. Before grabbing another serving, ask yourself, is it really worth it? Number 7. Mushrooms are often hailed as a superfood, packed with antioxidants and brain-boosting nutrients. But for seniors, they could pose unexpected health risks, from toxin exposure to digestive issues. Wild mushrooms are especially concerning. They absorb toxins from the environment, including heavy metals and pollutants in the soil. If they're grown in contaminated areas, they can carry dangerous levels of toxins that build up in your body over time. For seniors with weakened immune systems or kidney issues, this can lead to organ damage, neurological problems, and digestive distress. Even store-bought mushrooms aren't completely safe if they come from poor quality soil. Another hidden danger is agouti, a compound found in raw mushrooms, especially white button mushrooms. Studies suggest agouti may have carcinogenic properties when consumed in large amounts. Cooking mushrooms significantly reduces this risk, but if you eat them raw in salads or lightly cooked, you could be exposing yourself to harmful compounds that may increase inflammation and weaken gut health. Mushrooms can also trigger allergies or sensitivities that many seniors don't recognize. They contain fungal proteins that can cause bloating, skin rashes, or even respiratory issues. Some people experience mild digestive discomfort, while others may have stronger reactions. If you often feel off after eating mushrooms, your body may be struggling to process them. So what's the solution? Always cook mushrooms thoroughly to break down agouti and kill off potential toxins or bacteria. Stick to organic varieties to reduce pesticide exposure. And if you have allergies or gut sensitivities, it might be best to avoid mushrooms altogether. Mushrooms may seem like a health food, but for seniors, they can be a hidden source of toxins, digestive distress, and potential long-term health risks. Before adding them to your plate, it's worth thinking twice about whether they're truly helping or harming your body. Number 6, cabbage. Cabbage is often praised as a nutrient-packed superfood, loaded with fiber, vitamins, and antioxidants. It's a staple in many diets, known for promoting heart health and digestion. But for seniors, cabbage can be a hidden troublemaker, causing digestive discomfort and even interfering with thyroid function. One of the biggest problems with cabbage is how hard it is to digest. It contains raffinose, a complex sugar that ferments in the gut, leading to gas, bloating, and stomach discomfort. For seniors with slower digestion, this can mean painful bloating, cramping, or even acid reflux. If you've ever felt overly full or gassy after eating cabbage, your body might be struggling to break it down. The bigger issue, though, is its effect on the thyroid. Cabbage contains goitrogens, compounds that block iodine absorption, which is essential for thyroid hormone production. If you already have hypothyroidism or a slow metabolism, eating too much cabbage can make things worse, leading to fatigue, weight gain, and brain fog. If you're feeling sluggish, unusually cold, or mentally drained, your thyroid could be under strain, and cabbage might be playing a role. So, what's the solution? If you love cabbage, opt for fermented versions like sauerkraut or kimchi. Fermentation helps break down tough fibers and reduces goitrogens, making it easier to digest and safer for your thyroid. Cooking cabbage can also help, but if you have thyroid issues, it's best to keep portions small. Cabbage may seem like a superfood, but for seniors, it can be a hidden source of digestive distress and metabolic slowdowns. Before you load up your plate, it's worth considering whether it's truly benefiting your health. Number 5, eggplant. Eggplant is a popular vegetable, known for its rich texture and ability to soak up flavors in dishes. It's often praised for being low in calories and high in fiber. However, it hides a potential danger many seniors may not be aware of: solanine. Solanine is a natural toxin found in eggplants, as well as potatoes and other nightshades. While it helps plants defend against pests, in humans, it can trigger inflammation and make joint pain worse. This is especially concerning for seniors with arthritis, gout, or chronic pain. Many people experience swelling, stiffness, or aching joints after eating eggplant without realizing it's the cause. If you already struggle with joint pain, eggplant could be aggravating it. On top of inflammation, eggplant can also irritate the digestive system. Its tough skin and tiny seeds contain compounds that can upset the stomach, causing acid reflux, bloating, and discomfort. For seniors with conditions like GERD or sensitive digestion, eggplant can worsen symptoms like heartburn and stomach pain. Some people even experience mild allergic reactions, such as itching in the throat or slight swelling after eating it. So, what's the best way to enjoy eggplant? Cooking it thoroughly is key. Heat breaks down the solanine, making it less harmful. Grilling, roasting, or baking eggplant until soft can help minimize its negative effects. Peeling the skin also makes it easier to digest, and eating it in moderation is important, especially if you have joint pain, digestive issues, or arthritis. Eggplant might seem harmless, but for many seniors, it can be a hidden trigger for inflammation and digestive discomfort. If you've been enjoying it without thinking twice, it might be time to reconsider how much it's impacting your body. Number 4, potatoes. Potatoes are a go-to comfort food for many, from mashed potatoes to fries and chips. But what if this everyday vegetable is actually harming your health, especially as you get older? One of the biggest issues with potatoes is their high glycemic index, GI, meaning they turn into sugar quickly after being eaten, leading to rapid spikes in blood sugar. For seniors, especially those with diabetes, insulin resistance, or metabolic problems, this can cause major issues. Blood sugar spikes lead to fatigue, weight gain, and a higher risk of heart disease. Over time, this can put stress on your kidneys, damage nerves, and worsen symptoms of diabetes. The risks don't end there. Fried potatoes like French fries and chips are even worse. When cooked at high temperatures, they create acrylamides, chemicals linked to inflammation and a higher cancer risk. These compounds can also contribute to joint pain, slow down metabolism, and accelerate aging. If you already have arthritis or chronic inflammation, fried potatoes might make things worse. Even baked potatoes aren't completely safe. Without the skin, they still cause blood sugar spikes, leaving you feeling tired and hungry soon after eating. This makes it harder to keep a healthy weight and maintain stable energy levels. So, what's a better option? Swap regular potatoes for sweet potatoes. They have more fiber, a lower glycemic impact, and are loaded with antioxidants. If you still want to enjoy potatoes, keep the skin on for extra fiber and choose boiling or baking over frying. Potatoes might seem harmless, but for seniors, they can be a hidden source of blood sugar issues, inflammation, and long-term health risks. Before reaching for that potato dish, think about how it could affect your health. Number 3, spinach. Spinach is often hailed as a superfood, packed with vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. It's praised for boosting immunity, supporting heart health, and improving brain function. But what if this so-called health food is actually putting your kidneys at risk? The biggest issue with spinach is its high oxalate content. Oxalates are natural compounds found in many plant-based foods, but spinach is one of the worst offenders. When oxalates build up in the body, they can combine with calcium in the kidneys and form kidney stones. Seniors are already more prone to kidney stones due to age-related changes in kidney function, and eating too much spinach can worsen that risk. If you've ever suffered from the excruciating pain of kidney stones, spinach might be contributing to the problem. But that's not all. Oxalates also interfere with calcium absorption, meaning your body may struggle to get enough calcium from food, even if you're eating plenty. This is especially concerning for seniors, as weaker bones increase the risk of fractures, osteoporosis, and mobility problems. If you're dealing with brittle bones or frequent fractures, spinach could be doing more harm than good. So, what's the safer way to enjoy spinach? Cooking it helps reduce oxalate levels, making it easier on your kidneys and bones. Pairing it with calcium-rich foods like cheese or yogurt can also balance the oxalate effect. But even with these precautions, moderation is key. Spinach may seem like a perfect health food, but for seniors, it can trigger kidney stones, interfere with calcium absorption, and contribute to long-term bone health issues. Before piling it onto your plate, think about whether your kidneys and bones can handle it. Number 2, kale is often hailed as one of the healthiest vegetables on the planet. Packed with vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants, it's a go-to choice for those focused on health. But what if this so-called superfood is actually hiding risks that could harm your health, especially as you age? One of the biggest concerns with kale is its high oxalate content. Just like spinach, kale contains oxalates that can contribute to kidney stone formation. For seniors, whose kidney function naturally declines with age, consuming too many high oxalate foods can place extra stress on the kidneys, increasing the risk of painful kidney stones. If you've ever experienced kidney stones, eating large amounts of raw kale could make matters worse. The dangers don't stop there. Kale also contains goitrogenic compounds, which interfere with thyroid function. If you have hypothyroidism or other thyroid issues, consuming too much kale could slow down your thyroid even more, leading to fatigue, weight gain, and a sluggish metabolism. Many seniors already struggle with thyroid imbalances, and unknowingly eating excessive amounts of raw kale could exacerbate their symptoms. Does this mean you should avoid kale entirely? Not necessarily. Cooking kale helps reduce its oxalate and goitrogen levels, making it safer to eat. Steaming or lightly sautéing kale can lower its impact on kidney health and thyroid function. And, as with any food, moderation is key. Eating kale occasionally and in balanced portions is much better than overloading your diet with it. Kale might be a favorite among health enthusiasts, but for seniors, it can pose real risks to kidney and thyroid health. If you're eating it every day without considering the potential downsides, it might be time to rethink how much it's really benefiting your body. Number 1, bell peppers. Bell peppers are bright, colorful, and often seen as a healthy addition to meals. Packed with vitamin C, antioxidants, and fiber, they seem like a great choice. But what if this popular vegetable is secretly causing digestive issues, inflammation, and discomfort, especially for seniors? One major issue with bell peppers is their tough outer skin. As we age, our digestive system slows down, making it harder to break down fibrous foods. The skin of bell peppers is thick and difficult to digest, which can lead to bloating, acid reflux, and stomach discomfort. If you often experience indigestion, bell peppers could be a hidden trigger. But digestion isn't the only concern. Bell peppers belong to the nightshade family, like potatoes and eggplants. These vegetables contain solanine, a natural compound linked to increased inflammation and joint pain. For seniors dealing with arthritis, joint stiffness, or chronic pain, bell peppers could be silently making symptoms worse. If you've noticed more aches and pains after eating nightshades, bell peppers might be the culprit. Another overlooked issue is allergic reactions. Some people develop sensitivities to nightshade vegetables, which can cause inflammation, digestive distress, and even skin reactions. This sensitivity can be subtle, making it easy to miss. But if you often experience unexplained discomfort, cutting back on bell peppers might help. Does this mean you should never eat bell peppers? Not necessarily, but how you prepare them makes a big difference. Roasting or peeling bell peppers can make them easier to digest by removing the tough outer skin. Cooking them also helps break down some of the solanine, reducing its inflammatory effects. Bell peppers might look innocent, but for seniors, they can be a hidden source of digestive issues, inflammation, and discomfort. If you've been eating them without a second thought, it's time to reconsider how they affect your body. So there you have it, the 10 vegetables seniors should avoid for better kidney health and overall well-being. Some of these might have surprised you, while others may have confirmed what you've already suspected. But don't worry, this doesn't mean you should completely cut these veggies from your diet. The key is understanding their hidden risks and learning how to prepare them properly. Small changes like cooking high oxalate vegetables, peeling tough skins, or limiting portion sizes can make a huge difference. The goal isn't to eliminate these foods entirely, but to protect your kidneys, improve digestion, and reduce inflammation. As you age, your health is in your hand. Being mindful of what you eat can help prevent kidney stones, joint pain, thyroid issues, and digestive discomfort. So next time you're at the grocery store or planning a meal, think twice before loading up on these so-called healthy veggies. Now, I have a question for you. Which vegetable surprised you the most? Was it the sugar-packed peas, the kidney stone-triggering spinach, or the inflammation-causing bell peppers? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And before you go, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss out on important health updates. If you're curious about the best anti-aging foods that can help you live longer and feel younger, make sure to check out our next video. It's packed with powerful foods that can boost your energy, protect your heart, and slow down the aging process. Thank you for watching. Until next time, stay strong, stay healthy, and thrive.